What is going on, FHGL? It has been a while. We took a week off because I was in the hospital for a whole week, but we won't get into that. But it was nice to get a little break. We're probably going to start doing that every season now after round 4. Just take a 1 week break so nobody gets burnt out. But it is good to be back here at Byron Bay West. We got quite a few drivers running at noon. Two of them were supposed to run at 10 a.m. But for whatever reason, Twitch would not let me log in, so we had to wait till that fixed itself. So I was able to get in, and then so we got Wolfie Drifts, FLG Monster Energy, he's new to FHDL. We got Hayski, Stinky Bog 82, and NSR Demon Shadow. So let's see here. Let me get this draw. Let's see here. I was getting the chat up. That way we can see whoever puts in the chat and if they have any questions about future events. Speaking of future events, guys, the signups for the next course of Silver Sands will open on Monday. That is in 2 days. So you can sign up on our Facebook page, and that's also where the rulebook is. So, but we'll talk more about that later real quick. Forza Horizon Drift League is presented by Trifecta Drift Team. Do you meet the Trifecta? Speed, proximity, style. Also brought to you by Plantronics Gaming. Gear up, gear good. Sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give 100% effort, we give you 110. Also sponsored by Figurative Tuning. Need a drift tune that needs a couple tweaks or a whole new drift tune in general? Go to Figurative Tuning. They'll help you figure it out. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Also by Team 5 Zygon, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, Strictly Sideways, VaporsOnline.com, Vape Shop, and StickerBoost.com. Go to StickerBoost.com, enter in the code FHDL to get 15% off your purchase. So let's go ahead and get into the session, get my traffic glitch out of the way, because we are, as usual, short-staffed on qualifying weekend. What's up, Skittles? Skittles, my cousin, just let everybody know. So let's see here. Let's go back here. So it looks like Monster Energy is getting his traffic glitch currently out of the way. Once he is done, I'm not sure if anybody else needs it, but real quick before, I don't think his audio is included because he is our middleman. And guys, we will have our head judge TrentFigure. So this will be the first event all season long that we had a full judging staff. We will have TrentFigure, Twin Terpskis, and Drift Lurkin. But I'm going to go ahead and unmute Terpskis. That way he can tell me if there's any issues with the drivers. And so waiting for, I guess Hayski's still waiting for his traffic glitch, Terpskis. You there, buddy? I guess Hayski's still waiting for his traffic glitch. Okay, well, I will handle that after the qualifying session, or just whenever I get a break. You are in the message thread, Terpskis, so okay. Let me get Hayskis. Right. Was I on the right person? Yes. Right. Alright, what's up, Bazik? I see Bazik Tricky is in the chat here. And then we'll wait for Hayski to get his out. Terpskis, is Hayski the last one besides myself to do the traffic glitch? Yeah. Okay. So once he's done, I'll get mine out of the way. We do have rain right now. Once I get my traffic glitch out of the way, since once that is done, that's officially when the time slot is going to start, because since this is still considering setting up the session, once it's done, if it is still raining, we will have at the most a 10-minute rain delay. If it is still raining after that 10 minutes, unfortunately, the drivers will have to run in it, but the judges will compensate for it in the scorebooks. So let me go ahead and get my traffic glitch out of the way. Hayski, thank you. And if you could go ahead and please park off the course down by the start. So we'll wait. But I do want to thank everybody watching who has done this, or even the drivers. But I do know for a fact that since we became sponsored by Vapors, they have received more customers from our Drift League, and I just want to give those people that have done that, a big thanks for increasing their customer base. I guess customer base, since it's not really a fan base, it'd be a customer base of for the variety of people that go there. So I just want to give a huge thank you to them. All right, so I got my traffic glitch out of the way. And as always, we'll do a course demonstration. I'll do my best, guys. It is in the rain. Or if Turbsky's doing it. Turbsky, are you doing it since you have your Mustang out, or you want me to do it? Alright, I'll go ahead and get it out of the way. Alright, so I do apologize since it is in the rain. Drivers will pull up to the perpendicular line here to my right that Turbsky's car is currently sitting on. And then they will do a 50-mile-an-hour roll to the last driveway on the left. They could do a feint entry or just a normal entry. Then they're going to accelerate after that. Initiate the last driveway on the right. Hard decel area, e-brake area into an inside clip here. We are going off the road edge out to a touch and go here. And then they're going to go through this Manji section where they have to do 3 transitions, no more, no less. If they do, major points will be deducted. And then coming into another inside zone like we had at our last event on this total uphill. And then sweeping back out. And they have to get their back in these parking spots through this outside zone and for it to count. And then coming back in to an inside clip here on this curb. But this is the section we call threading the needle. Because you cannot drop tires on that divider. You literally have to hold angle and try to stay on the asphalt without dropping tires on either curb. So, and then they're gonna hold that till the end of that line after that center median. So that's gonna be the most difficult part on the course, and it looks like the rain has stopped. So the track is still wet. Hopefully it'll dry by the time I'm done with the course demonstration here. So we're gonna start back there. On our roll, accelerate, initiate, dropping tires myself there. Probably not going to be the cleanest run since the asphalt's still wet, but there's my second transition, third, heading on the uphill inside zone, not much angle, dropping tires, hitting the outside zone, and threading the needle all the way to the end of the white line. Not much angle because, like I said, the road is wet. So, I mean, some people run good in the wet. I mean, we've seen Carnage King do it in the past, but me, myself, with this build, it just does not like wet asphalt. So, I'm going to park at the initiation point like I usually do. Going to be off the course just a little bit, just in case people go a little wide with their initiation. So, let's get in drone mode. What's up, AJ? Or no, it's Vapors. Looks like you forgot the R in the link there. Whoever's on AJ Soups all over you. All right, so Turbskis, you can either park at the start or the finish. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay. All right. So. First one up is going to be Woofy Drifts from Trifecta Drift Team. That's their team. He ran that at the last event. I'm sure he's got a different tune on it for this course. All right. So we do know that Woofy Drifts is the new co-leader of Trifecta due to AJ Soups All Over You leaving and moving to Elite Velocity. So here we go, honky. Oh my god, it's oh man, it was a late night last night, guys. I do apologize. Woofy honk when ready. honk when ready. There, all right, there's his horn, and he's off and running that S13, doing his 50-mile-an-hour roll. Looks like he's going to do a normal entry, maybe if possible a small feint, and he does do a small feint entry, just missing that inner clip there, getting the touch and go beautifully. Here comes the Manji section, and this section is going to be very hard for drivers to tandem. You have to literally know how to tandem and allow transitions for the other drivers, but very good on running that inner zone on the uphill, getting the outer zone beautifully as well, and all the way to the finish. But it looks like he did just barely hold it. He was literally inches from not threading that needle and dropping a tire on that divider. So very good run from Woofy. Very, very good run from Woofy. All right, so here we go. Woofy's second and final run of qualifying. All right, buddy, just honk when ready, and you may go for your final run. And judges do take notice in that, guys. Whenever they notice how close you get to dropping tires without dropping a tire, they do notice that stuff. So good job by Woofy, going a little wide on the initiation, missing the inner clip again, getting the touch and go, and he was very close to hitting that curb and possibly just dropping a tire on that Manji section. And these curbs will eat you alive, guys, even if you just barely touch it with your tire. If you ever practice this course, he may have just got the inner zone barely on the uphill, getting the outer zone, and then this time dropping a tire on the divider and holding angle all the way to the finish. So still not the greatest runs. I think his first run was better, but still a decent run from Woofy. I think he'll get good scores on him. All right, so next up, we're gonna need to see FLG Monster Energy, one of our new drivers, first time ever competing in FHDL. Driving that BMW. Looks like he's running for Most Hated Drift Crew. All right, so just pull up to the line, buddy, and then honk when ready. There's his horn, and he's off and running for his first qualifying run. Okay, all right, we go back to the start. Go back to the start, Monster. We got rain, so we will have a rain delay. 10-minute rain delay at most, so we'll wait until the rain stops. But just sit at the start, buddy, and then we're going to play some music while we wait. So we will be right back, guys. Let me just go mount the camera off on the demo car so we can just get a good look at our sponsors and where you can follow us on social media. All right. Again, guys, signups will open for our next course at Silver Sands. That's our last of the new tracks we'll be visiting this season. For round 6, they open on Monday. That is in 2 days. We will be right back.
Turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You want on the phone, let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
All right, while I'm sitting here waiting for the next song to come on, guys, it is still unfortunately raining. As you can see, we are 5 minutes into the rain delay, so we are halfway through. So we will be right back. I'm going to play some more music, and hopefully it stops before the 10 minutes so the guys don't have to run in the rain. We will be right back. Alright guys, that is going to be the 10-minute rain delay, so unfortunately, alright, it's cool, it actually just stopped right as I say that. That is awesome. We will give it a chance to dry up for Monster Energy, but like I said, once it dries up, we will go ahead and run. The only thing that's going to be against him is going to be that it's going to be dark, and not the whole course is hard in the dark, but there is some part of the course where it is just so dark you cannot even see where the road edge is. All right, so Terpsy's gonna give us some donuts and wait till we see some tire smoke so we know that the road is indeed dry. All right, so. Alright, so while we're waiting for this, I Lone Wolf, if you are in the stream chat, I cannot invite you. This is actual closed competition, and slams won't open for the next event until Monday. Alright, so there's some tire smoke. So Monster Energy, honk when ready, and you may go for your first qualifying run. We will wait till he is ready. Once he's ready, he will honk that horn and go for his first qualifying run. We cannot do invites. Oh, there he goes. Sorry, I was reading chat. That's my fault. I didn't hear the horn. Big faint entry. Getting that inner clip beautifully. Getting the touch and go, but a little bit of angle checky, but he's got to do this Manji section with 3 transitions and 3 transitions only. Oh, and he gripped up. He would have ran that beautifully if had he not gripped up. And now he goes way wide, and he grips up again, goes opposite drift, and going opposite drift, guys, that is going to result in a 0 on that run. That is unfortunate for Monster Energy because he was having a beautiful start to his run. So that is unfortunate. It looks like he's having some lag issues. It looks like they just fixed itself. Oh, maybe not. There it goes. All right, so just honk when ready, buddy, and you may go for your second qualifying run. And he's off and going for his final qualifying run in his first FHDL event, running for Most Hated. A little bit of faint initiation, but he initiates way late. That's going to cause him to miss the inner clip and nearly spin. And now he's going to go straight. And that's going to be more than 3 transitions, meaning opposite drift, and he's gripped up again. That's probably going to result in a 0 as well. Yep, there, and he went opposite drift again there. So unfortunate for Monster Energy. He will result in double 0s. All right, I do thank you for coming out, Monster. Better luck at next event at Silver Sands. So unfortunately, he will be getting double 0s due to the opposite drift on both runs. All right, so next up, we need to see Hayski from Elite Velocity. Let me just be sure he's in the correct car real quick. 1982 Lancia 037 Stradale. I probably should have checked this before. Just give me one moment, but I need to check and just be sure. Just because it's not a car we see very often. I'm not saying he didn't read the rule book and that the car's illegal, but it's just a car you don't really see. So I just need to make sure that it's legal. Alright, looks like it is indeed legal, so let me get back to the qualifying order. Bring the stream back up after I see what TrentFigure is saying. I don't know if he's in the group chat or... Alright. Alright, yep, okay, he's just in the group chat. Alright, so... Alright. Hayski, where are you, buddy? Alright, there you are. Alright, so pull up to the line and honk when ready, and then you may go. Oh, he's actually an Elite Velocity prospect, so looking to get on Elite Velocity full time. Honk when ready, and then you may go, bud. Alright, there he goes. that Lancia. Like I said, we don't see that car very often. I think this is actually the first time we've ever seen an FHDL, but beautiful initiation. Getting the inner clip, may have just missed that outer touch and go, but good transitions using the entire course. Just missing that inner zone on the uphill. He reaching out to that outer zone. Not much angle, but it's okay. And holding all the way to the finish. And he did not drop a tire on the divider. Good run for Hayski, especially when he is a elite velocity prospect right now. That is probably what they're looking for. So he indeed has a decent scoring run on his first run. So now he's probably looking to step it up in this second. So, all right, Hayski, honk when ready. All right, they're off and running. Or Hayski's off and running, my fault. Going off course just a little bit on the start, but he hasn't started his drift yet. Good initiation. Didn't use feint, but still got that inner clip, maybe just missing that touch and go yet again. Little angle checky through the Manji section, but not too much. Maybe just some connection issues. Not getting that inner zone at all on the uphill. And then straightening through the outer zone and then dropping a tire, and the judges will have to go back and see if he spun before the end of the, or before the finish, or if he held it. But I've seen that he was trying to go bigger for his second run, but unfortunately it bit him. So next up, we will need to see the co-leader of Storm Drift, Stinky Bog 82. Well, one of the co-leaders. We got both co-leaders in here tonight, or today. This morning. well, it's not really morning anymore, but I don't know. I know, Terpskis, I know. I had a long night last night, okay? But anyway. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Alright, so Stinky, honk when ready, and then you may go. Right. And he stalls it. But it's alright, as long as he can get up to 50 mile an hour for that acceleration point. Good feint initiation, getting that inner clip beautifully, getting the touch and go, dropping a tire just barely on the Manji section, and oh, a little bit of angle checky, that little jump drift right there through that intersection possibly mess with him. Not getting that inner zone on the uphill, getting the outer zone, dropping a tire on the inside through the needle. All right, so not too bad of a run for Stinky, but we all know after watching him at Rainforest Run, he can do a lot better than that, especially in that car. So just pull back up to the line, and then honk when ready, and you may go for your final run. He's off and running. Good initiation, possibly just dropping a tire on the outside, but getting the inner clip. Oh, but he hit the curb. And that's going to cause him to do more than 3 transitions, and he's just going to call it quits because he already got a decent run, and you can tell he just went off course and threw the fence out of frustration. Unfortunate for Stinky. That is exactly what I was talking about earlier, guys. With those curbs can just come up and bite you hard, even if you just barely touch them. Right, so we're going to wait for Demon since he is the last one to come up. He is your last event's winner. So he's going to pull up to the line and honk when ready, buddy. There's his horn. He's off and running for his first qualifying run for this session. Good feint initiation. Getting that inner clip beautifully. May have just got that outer touch and go. The judges will have to go back and look at it. Beautiful transitions through the Manji section. Going on the uphill, not getting the inner zone. People have been struggling with this the whole time we've been having practices. Possibly dropped the tire on the outer curb coming through that outer zone, but threads the needle beautifully. Let's go back and look here. Oh, he just barely touched the curb. I don't know how he did not straighten because, like I said, and as we've seen from Stinky, these curbs will come up and bite you quick. All right, so All right, Demon, pull up to the line for your final run. Honk when ready, and then you may go. There's his horn. Excuse me. He's going for more of a normal approach for the initiation. Big angle, but not getting the inner clip or the touch and go. Can he hold still positions? He had to lose a little bit of angle on that first one just to get enough speed to where he could still hold 3 transitions. He got a little bit of that inner zone, but I don't think it's going to count. And again, just barely touching that curb and threading the needle beautifully. He's the only one that has done it on both runs so far besides Woofy, I think. So I want to thank the drivers for coming out and running. This concludes the 12 p.m. session. Our next session is in about 15 minutes, and I have to hurry up and get off and notify the drivers since we are running short on time. But thanks for coming out and watching. See you guys in about 15 minutes. As always, keep it slideways.